Hey there, humans, and welcome to another edition of News for Human Use, the only place you're going to find real news you can actually use. My name is Gene Pocket. I'm the author of several books like The Good Robot Myth and Robots Rules of Order, a primer for human resistance. I'm also a candidate for President of the United States of America in the year 2020 on the Human Party ticket. We're going to make sure that hardworking humans aren't replaced by greasy machines. America deserves better than that. Now, one way we're fighting back is by bringing you news you can actually use every Thursday. And as usual, in the era of machine-fomented hysteria, it's been a bonkers week of news stories. So let's start with the oldest one first, because it's the story that shows us most clearly what we're up against. On February 13th, 2019, the Mars rover they call Opportunity finally shut down. It was launched in 2003 and landed on the surface of the Red Planet in the year 2004. The machine was supposed to last 90 days. Instead, this robotic explorer, this Christopher Columbot, continued to operate for 15 years, drawing time and resources away from way more important things. And thanks to the millions of taxpayer dollars that NASA has spent over the years to evangelize for bots, machines, and artificial intelligences, many Americans started to regard this undead machine as a living thing. Some even took to calling the machine by an affectionate nickname, Oppie. When NASA announced that the mission was over and that they considered Opie to be dead, there was a massive outpouring of grief from deluded humans that had personified this awful contraption. They tweeted out their condolences, they cried. The people at NASA sent a final message to the unresponsive bot that contained a recording of the great Billie Holiday singing I'll Be Seeing You. A bogus rumor circulated online that the last words of the machine were, "My battery is low and it's getting dark." Now, I would be disgusted if I wasn't so disheartened by all this. At the amount of people, our human brothers and sisters, who've been suckered in by this nonsense. First of all, no one ever even bothered to think of the poor astronaut whose opportunity to go to Mars was usurped by some shifty bot. I think it's a disgrace we're sending robots to explore when there are humans who are ready, willing, and able to do these jobs. I mean, I'm all for shooting robots into space. Shoot them all into space, if you ask me. But when they're taking jobs from hardworking Americans, no, a resounding no. They've taken enough, and when I'm elected president, I will end this regressive policy of sending machines to do the work that could and should be done by human beings. Now, suppose this bot encountered a hostile alien. You really trust a machine not to betray humanity at the first chance? Come on now. Come on. Now, a lot of this behavior, this personifying machines, comes from what I call the good robot myth. I wrote a book about it. There's this belief out there that persists that somehow there are good robots, good machines. It simply isn't true. It can't be true. Bots, machines, and artificial intelligences can't be good. They can't be evil. They're no more good or evil than a spider or a scorpion, a dog or a cat, a Coke or a Pepsi. Bots are what they are, and what they are is a threat to the human way of life. They threaten our jobs, they threaten our leisure activities, and they threaten our mental health. We won't be safe till we come to an agreement as a people, as a species, that we need to put humans first. We need to show as much respect for each other as these poor deluded humans showed for an obsolete machine. Because I'll tell you what, when you personify a machine, when you anthropomorphize a freaking bot, you're not crying for a dead bot, you're crying out for help. Psychologists have observed that people who tend to see life in inanimate objects were the same people who experienced feelings of loneliness and isolation. They're so desperate for the human touch that they see humanity in everything. It's pretty sad, and I'm saying to you people out there, anyone who felt sad when they saw the news that tuna had shut down, anyone who has shed a tear or posted condolences, anyone who saw something to admire in a government-built bot, I'm telling you, you are welcome in the human party. You're lonely, but that doesn't mean that you have to be. You can be just who you are in the human party, because all that matters in the human party is that you're human. Everything else is just window dressing. So wipe those tears, take down your shrine to the Mars rover, and log into www.genepocket.org, that's GENE-pocket.org, and discover the human family that's waiting for you. Because we got to come together, my human friends. The machines are always working to deceive us. I mean, who do you think spread the rumor about the fake last words of the Mars bot? Machines! Rover didn't have last words, it's a robot. It sent a readout, numbers, not a poetic dying words, but the robots and the humans pushing the robot agenda want you to believe the good robot myth. And I'm pushing back and calling them on their lies. There are no good robots. Opportunity was a glitch, and I, for one, am glad that it's dead. There's now a job available for a human explorer, and we can stop wasting time and resources on this intransigent machine, because we have much bigger problems here at home. For example, for some reason, a company called Red Pepper decided to build a machine that could find Wally. Algorithms, with the help of a robotic arm and a doll's hand, were able to locate the evasive hipster in mere seconds. Imagine then how quickly they're going to be able to find you. It's chilling to consider the awesome power of our mechanical adversaries. That's why it's so important that we are looking ahead and preparing for what's to come. How many high-powered water guns do you have in your home? How will you protect yourself and your family against a robot attack? As president, I will do everything in my power to make sure we are prepared for the inevitable war with bots, machines, and artificial intelligences, starting with abolishing the Department of Education and replacing it with the Department of Preparation. Now, you can find more details about my plan at www.genepocket.org. That's GENEpocket.org. If they can find Wallow that fast, we need to be ready. Now, of course, to make sure that we are adequately prepared, I'm going to be here every Thursday bringing you news and updates. Now, in the meantime, please be sure to check out www.genepocket.org. That's GENEpocket.org. And you're going to find all kinds of information about my campaign, the Human Party, and most importantly, the link to our donation page. Hit subscribe and be sure to ring that bell for notifications, and be sure to share this video with the people you care about. It's more important now than ever that we are prepared. Now, I'm Gene Pocket. Until next week, I wish good things for you, good things for the United States of America, and all the best to the human race. Thanks, and have a great week.
We're not gonna let them take our jobs. We're not gonna be replaced. We won't live in a world that's run by bots. We won't let them take our place. We won't let machines take our rights. We'll stay together, we will fight. We're not gonna let them program our kids. We won't let bots control our news. We won't let machines divide with politics. We're not just data points to